Have you ever asked yourself if it's possible to drive from Zurich to Greece fully electric? We did it! We drove 100% electric from Zurich to Greece. And not only that, we drove all over Greece with our Tesla.
Greece is just a dream. The colors of the sea are just breathtaking. We have never seen such a turquoise sea in Europe and such big portions of delicious food. Greece has a lot of highlights to offer. The people are totally nice and relaxed. And Greece offers an almost endless amount of culture and history. The nature is just gorgeous, and Greece also has some very special places to discover. More on that later in this video.
But there is much more!
And this is our route. From South Italy we take the ferry to Igoumenitsa, where we head to the island of Lefkada, on to the Peloponnese with a lot of Greek and Spartan history and exciting lost places, north to the east coast to the dream peninsulas Grecce, and in the north to mystical Meteora and to the deepest gorge in the world.
And in this video we take you with us and talk about our experiences and difficulties. And we give tips and tricks about Greece and charging there.
We tell how charging works at the public charging stations, and we also head for our first Tesla Supercharger in Greece.
Spoiler alert! The Tesla Superchargers are currently for free in Greece. What a pity! There are at the moment only 4 in all over Greece.
Driving fully electric from Zurich to Greece is no problem at all. We drove all over Italy, and the Tesla Supercharger network is dense in Italy. On our 1,700 km to Greece, we charged at various superchargers.
Modena, Fano, San Giovanni, Teatino, Cerignola.
And of course, we could always rely on the Tesla Superchargers. They always worked.
Before we took the ferry to Greece, we traveled to 2 fantastic regions of southern Italy, Basilicata and Puglia. Absolutely worth seeing. Don't miss our videos about it. We took the overnight ferry from Brindisi to Igoumenitsa in western Greece, a somewhat rustic experience. Greece feels very different from Italy. There isn't much going on the streets, at least mostly. We are struck by how much space there is, how rural and freely accessible everything is. And already we reached the island Lefkada. We want to circle the island and explore the beautiful secluded beaches with the crystal clear turquoise sea. In the small port town of Lefkada, we first head for a local public charging point from the Greek provider Incharge.
Hopefully it will work.
And this is what you should know about charging at Incharge. We download the Incharge app and top up our prepaid account with our credit card. The app is also available in English. That's really a key point. If it would be only in Greek, we would be in a fix. We couldn't even read the letters. So, you simply select the charger on the map and tap on the preferred socket. Plug in, and then you just have to swipe for starting the charger.
And it works.
Very good job, Incharge. Just plug in and start with the app. It was very easy and works very well.
This is a slow 22 kW charger, but there are also faster 50 kW chargers from Incharge.
To stop charging, you just have to swipe again and you immediately get an overview, including costs.
The good thing is they work, but to feel more comfortable, there is need for much more charging points.
And now it's time for a real Greek classic, pita gyros. You can get them everywhere in Greece. No wonder they are so delicious. And this one is especially good. Now we want to explore Lefkada's beaches, and the most beautiful of them are a bit hidden. We park our Tesla and walk the last few meters to the beach.
It's really an amazing view here.
The color of the water is just amazing. Even though the sky is cloudy, we can only imagine how bright the colors are when the sun is shining.
We are completely alone here and have the beach all to ourselves. Traveling outside of the classic travel season also has many advantages, even if it's still a little chilly for swimming in March. On the west coast of Lefkada, we drive a little further south to the next highlight beach. The island is mountainous and the coast is steep here. A narrow, adventurous road leads down to the beach. And again, the color of the water is so incredibly intense that it almost seems unreal.
We have seen many beaches in Europe, but these in Greece are simply breathtaking.
Seeing these colors makes you feel like you are in the Caribbean, and that in Europe, and we are here in early March. We can only imagine how beautiful it must be here in summer. In the summer there's a lido here, so you don't have the beach to yourself like we do now, but everyone is sure to find a spot on a large, fine pebble beach. We cook a simple lunch on the beach. It's good that we always have our camping cooking equipment with us in the Tesla.
What a great spot for a lunch break. You would probably not find a restaurant with such a view and atmosphere. What struck us on our Greece road trip: Greece is sparsely populated and there are many lonely areas, so perfect for all nature lovers.
And there are many natural highlights in Greece. We discover a viewpoint overlooking another turquoise blue beach with a Caribbean feel. The special thing about this beach is that it can only be reached via a steep metal staircase that leads along the rock. Visiting Greece outside of the holiday season is wonderful, but especially in holiday regions, it feels as if the places are in a deep slumber. Lefkada is a beautiful island with stunning beaches, but now we want to continue to our next destination, Peloponnese. And there we want to head for our first Tesla Supercharger in Greece. We cross the sea to the Peloponnese Peninsula over the almost 3-kilometer long bridge in the direction of Patras.
Psato-Furgos, our first supercharger in Greece. What was actually a surprise for us, we charged our Tesla completely for free at the Tesla Supercharger, and that on all Tesla Superchargers were recharged in Greece.
A full battery charge, completely for free. We don't know how long it will remain, but this is really a great motivation for the emerging electric mobility in Greece. There are currently only 4 Tesla Superchargers.
That's not much for a large country like Greece, but as we heard from locals, there's a lot of political will to electrify Greece. What we love in Greece are the bakeries.
There's a large selection of bread and delicious filled pastries, perfect for breakfast before heading further inland to the Peloponnese. In our next video we will travel to the historic Sparta and Byzantine history and explore a shipwreck with an exciting fate. We report on our charging experiences in the Greek countryside and on culinary highlights.
Greece is so diverse, there's really a lot to explore. Have you been to Greece and what are your experiences? Let us know in the comments below. See you in the next video.